Cooper Spraggs has talked about how important the Joe Moore Award has been a goal for you all as a group. Just what's it been to kind of see y'all's hard work and play this season be recognized midway through with you all being on that list?
Yeah, it's been a goal for us, ever since fall camp to kind of push towards that goal. So anytime you can kind of see your way moving towards your goals and kind of actually making progress, it's really good. It's been a focus of ours all season, so we're trying to keep pushing forward for it.
Cooper, you guys have had individual recognition on the offensive line now a couple of weeks. Darnell a few weeks ago, and then Jerome this week. Specifically on Jerome, well, you've played with him a couple of years now. What have you seen from him to kind of take it to the next level?
I would say Jerome is probably the most consistent player that we have. Just as far as my time from when I first got here till now, he's always doing the right stuff, lives the right way, does everything the right way, is always on time. So kind of going back for the O-lineman of the week stuff, it's awesome to see. We have a bunch of different guys win it. It's kind of involving all of us. So, but Jerome specifically, he's a great guy. Great job. He does everything the right way.
Jimmy.
Cooper, when you signed with Tennessee, the program was struggling a little bit. Now you're undefeated. You're ranked number 3 in the country. As a Knoxville product, what does that mean to you?
It means a ton. We've got to kind of get to a point where Tennessee's back on top. It's like everybody says, it's good for college football to have a place like Tennessee being good and competing everywhere every week. So just means a lot as a local guy. I've obviously a lot of my family played here, so just getting Tennessee back to where it needs to be is the main focus.
Patrick?
Coach Ellerby was talking somewhere last week, and he said that like y'all's room is like a SNL skit. I don't know if you saw that. How would you describe, I guess, some of the cast of characters you guys have in that room?
Pretty accurate. As far as the whole time I've been here, we've had probably one of the funniest, just most unique groups. It starts with Darnell and kind of just goes all the way throughout every position. You're not going to find a lot of very just run-of-the-mill guys. Everybody's got their own unique things that they, their background, the way they came up, and it all kind of just blends. We're just a really, we love each other a lot. There's a lot of good times in the meeting room.
Has Darnell always been like that? He seems kind of soft-spoken, doesn't do a lot of media. Is it taking time to come out of the shell? Has it always been like that?
I think it takes a little bit of time. I think a lot of that was me and Cade. We were back when we first got here, me and Cade were in the corner with him in our locker room. And I think kind of he's just grown a lot as a person. And I think we kind of help bring out his, true character in a little bit. And he's a joy to be around, honestly.
And the Spraggers with the stuffed animals thing, where you're
Man, Spraggins is his own. He's his own little thing. I don't really know where a lot of his stuff comes from. He's always been a little bit eccentric.
Wes and then Jimmy.
Obviously, the more games y'all win, the bigger these games be, the more outside noise there is. What about the way this team is built makes you think it can handle that y'all can just keep going on about your day, like having your little SNL skits behind the scenes or whatever? And I mean, how do y'all kind of stay in your own world and not worry about that?
You got to keep the main thing, and that's winning and having fun, doing stuff the right way. I think if you live the right way and you do the right things every day, and you perform the way you want to. So I think it all starts with everybody being accountable. We got a good leadership, and we kind of just move on week to week, and we try to do everything the right way.
Cooper, would you talk a little bit about Darnell Wright? He came in as a 5-star and maybe didn't play great early. Now he's playing tremendous. Ellerby said he's playing as well as any tackle in the country. Just talk about his development.
I think Darnell's changed himself completely as a football player. I think it helped a lot from him going back from left to right. He spent a lot of his career, his first few years going at right tackle, and then, Kay played right tackle last year and he had to switch to left. But I think you kind of see him doing what we all know he can do, what we all knew he can do. I've talked about it a lot here and there. Y'all might not have heard it, but I think Darnell is one of the best tackles in the country, and he's a very rare athlete. You can't find many people that are his size that move that well, and I think y'all will turn the film on and see a lot of that this year, and I think the scouts will love it, and I think it'll show on draft day.
Being an SNL skit, where do you fit? What is your role in that SNL skit?
You probably have to ask somebody else to figure out that one. I don't know. I think I'm pretty witty. I think I'm pretty funny. I think I say the right thing at the right time. pretty good amount. So I think I'm pretty comedic, maybe.
What do you see in Kentucky's defense that you'll be going up against?
Right. Plays hard, plays well within their scheme. They're always going to have a really hard defense to, contain, and they just do the right stuff, and they've got good athletes all over the field, so it's going to be a really good challenge for us.
Anything else for Cooper? All right, thanks everybody. Appreciate your time today.
Thank y'all.